Do you ever have that wave of nostalgia hit you when you want to watch movies again that you watched when you were growing up as a kid? I'm talking movies like Cool Runnings. When that movie came out in the early 90s, I watched that movie day in and day out for 2 years. Seriously. But I'm not just talking movies like Cool Runnings, I'm talking all the movies from early on. I'm talking classic Disney movies, Aladdin, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, as well as a few other live-action movies such as Newsies, Mighty Ducks, and a few other animated movies too. This is a look back at movies from the early 90s.
Let's kick this segment off with movies that everyone knows and in some way at least loves. The aptly named Walt Disney Classics. These are the movies that came out in the late 80s up through 1996. The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and The Lion King all fall into this time frame. In 1989, Disney kicked off its second golden era with The Little Mermaid. As a guy, I can guarantee you any other male who saw this movie growing up wasn't into the music and the actual story so much as they were into just watching to see their biggest crush. Of course, I mean Ariel. I didn't know any guys who didn't think she was the prettiest girl ever to be drawn. Come on, guys, admit it. The next year, Disney took us to a faraway land to share the story of how none before Belle could ever learn to love such a horrid beast. This was, to this point, Disney's best animated classic, because it's a touching story of love, and let's face it, making inanimate objects talk is hilarious, especially when stuff like this happens. Next, Disney took us to the Middle East with Aladdin, and we all know there was nothing more that a kid wanted than to find a lamp with a genie and receive 3 wishes. Aladdin found it first though, so we watched him get the girl and the money. But most importantly, Disney taught us that clouds were soft, marshmallowy pillows. That sound can only mean one thing: The Lion King. For their next movie, Disney took us to the plains of Africa, where we were shown the Hamlet-esque story of Simba seeking revenge of his father's murder. We were also introduced to some of Disney's most recognizable music and memorable characters. Tune in next time for part 2 of Remember When childhood movies featuring non-Disney animated cartoons as well as live-action films. For now, I'm Justin Dalkey.